Okay, welcome to Jack. All right, first up, pick which game you want to play.
What are you doing up here? You know you're not allowed up here anymore.
Super.
Come on,
Now, tell me, how many people do we have playing today? A fine choice. Now, player one, why don't you type your name? Thank you much. Player two, let's have your name now. Thanks. Now, player three, start type. Thank you.
Did you put the contestant?
45 seconds.
Well, I put him into the
Player one, your buzzer's letter Q, as in Quincy, starring Jack Klugman. Player two, your buzzer's the letter B, as in batch of bananas. And player three, your buzzer is P, as in pasty white skin.
Got something to back that up there, Sparky?
Concerned about my performance.
1 second.
Job.
Okay, heads up. Here's how the game works. The first one of you to buzz in on a question gets first stab at the answer. So you buzz in and then press 1, 2, 3, or 4 depending on which answer you want. You read me? Good.
10.
Have a good one.
9. Get rid of the desktop, please. 7. 6. Let's go to 5. 4. 3.
Mr. Vivid hair pieces are available at all fine salons and garden centers.
ACS, alligators crafted.
Alternating current.
Angelic Claudia Cold shoulder.
Acrophobia coming soon.
Acrophobia, the hilarious word game that puts your creativity on the line.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey everyone, welcome and thanks for coming to our Eclectic episode. Nobody around here is really too sure what that word means, but by gum, we sure do like to say it. So buckle in and get ready to eclect. First, I need to hand out some screws. Here you are, 3 shiny screws. Okay, word on the screws. If you get to a question that you know your neighbor doesn't have the answer to, show no mercy. Buzz in, hit the S key, and screw them. Believe me, it's fun. All right, you ready? Let's start. Give me a category.
Question number 1.
Here we have, when in Mexico, do as the Romans do. You give me a right answer, I'll give you $3,000. Heads up, here it comes. Which TV character would most likely look... Player 2, you gotta answer it. OVNI is the Spanish word for UFO, and I know you've seen X-Files. Mulder thought he saw an OVNI once, but it turned out to be a mule wearing a sombrero. Hey, player 3, I think this belongs to you. Time to pick a category. Excellent choice. Players 1 and 3, step back, because player 2 is going on a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is gender. I don't even know her. Okay, I think I'm going to read off 7 band names. And for each one, I want you to tell me if it's the name of an all-girl band or a band that only has boys. Every time you see one, if it's a band comprised of women, press 1. If it's a band comprised of men, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $500 for each right answer, and you lose $500 for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Twisted Sister, Girls or Boys. Girls School. Cinderella. Babes in Toyland. Vixen. Sisters of Mercy. One more. Supertramp. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. All right, pick a category.
Who will answer question 3?
I believe this one is called Mocking the Irrational Fears of Others Equals Fun. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Ready? Catch this. Who would make the worst blind date for someone? Player 1! Gymnophobia is the fear of nakedness. So, someone who suffers from it wouldn't want to date a nudist. But of course, the nudist probably wouldn't want to date somebody who breaks into a cold sweat at the thought of having to change their clothes. All right, I need a category.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to 4.
For your viewing pleasure, Georgia Brown wasn't really that sweet. We're playing for $3,000 this time. And now, your question. Suppose the Harlem Globetrotters... Player 2, you gotta answer it. If you ask for a trotter in England, you're gonna end up with pickled pig's feet. And every time they play against the Harlem Globetrotters, you can totally tell they're not even trying. Now, like the man says, player 1, one good screw deserves another. That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
So in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, the good character is the one.
Kinda makes talking seem overrated, doesn't it? Air crisps. One taste, and you'll be back.
Dan Hut, lay chain of command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Vote.
What sport lets you wear the coolest clothes?
Vote.
Which national news anchor baby talks during commercial breaks?
Vote. Democracy depends on you.
Welcome back. Time to play round 2, where the values are double. You ready? Good, we're starting. Give me a category.
Numero 5, and you don't know Jack.
This category is known as Gore 2000. Has a good beat, and you can dance to him. $2,000 for a correct answer. Okay, you know that song about It's My Party, and I'll cry if I want to, right? Yeah, very touching. If Al Gore chooses the singer of It's My... It's all you, player 3. It's My Party was first made a hit by my close personal friend, Leslie Gore. Yeah, it may not sound like a good idea now. At least it's better than 4 more years of Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow. Time to pick a category.
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
We're calling this one, It's the New Mother Nature. And she's really thirsty. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Hey, do you remember Guess Who? No, it's not a Dr. Seuss book. It's a 60s band. They sing that song, No Sugar Tonight in My Coffee, No Sugar Tonight in My Tea. Suppose the members of the Player 3, have at it! Viscose isn't a sugar. It's a plant-based carbohydrate used to make rayon. And if you drink coffee with rayon, you become Devo. All right, I need a category.
7, lucky 7.
Coming at you, how to make your son good and daedalus. And this one's worth $6,000. Yep, fathers and sons, they fight a lot. What was probably the last thing the mythological... All yours, player 1. Icarus's father was the one who talked him into trying to fly. Apparently, he was upset about Icarus trying to air condition the whole damn neighborhood. Shut that door! All right, pick a category.
2, 4, 6, 8. Question 8 is jailbait. Go 8.
For your enjoyment, IHOP to IHOP. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, you want to know what I did for myself today? I went to IHOP and I treated myself to a Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity breakfast special, baby. Suppose instead of a Rooty Tooty Fresh and Fruity breakfast, Player 3, have at it! The Tutsi are natives of the African country of Rwanda. Problem is, they totally disagree with my bowl of Hutu pebbles. Time to pick a category.
Aloha, question number 9.
This category is known as Dear Diary. And this one's worth $4,000. Say, hey, what have I got here? Looks like I got a diary entry from 1876. It's really amazing what you can find in a sound booth if you look really hard, huh? Let's see, it says, Rat Little Bighorn. They'll never know what hit them. Player 2, go! That was General Custer who wound up getting himself and all his troops massacred at Little Bighorn. So, chalk one up for the home team. You know, the original home team. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Which do you prefer, playing games or waiting to play games? If you need speed, you need X2 modem technology from US Robotics. Just $28K? No way. Check out the X2 modem. Why wait?
Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. And to get you started, 1 screw apiece. Use it in good health. All right, y'all set? Here we go. Give me a category.
10 fingers and 10 toes. Would you like to have a cheap cigar?
Well, what do we have here? Get a clue. How does $4,000 grab you? Okay, this one is a fill in the blank. So, when you know the answer to this little mystery, buzz in and start typing. If you know that the killer isn't Professor Plum, player 1, start. The only one of the 6 clue suspects remaining is Mr. Green. So, he's our man. Clearly, he watched too many violent movies as a kid. Or maybe he just saw that Clue movie. All right, pick the category. Okay, Flesh Nut Slit Slime Snore.
It's time for a Tinker Lake Test Drum.
Take a look at this gibberish category. The Fighting Girls Sports Bra. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. So now take a look at this gibberish phrase and see if you can tell me what it rhymes with. Player 1, it's all you. Type it. Although I have to say, you always look so nice in that special little outfit you wear for playing computer games. I do appreciate it. All right, I need a category.
Well, let's delve into question 12.
I believe this one is called That Cat Gives Good Tongue. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. See what you can do with this one. If Hello Kitty said hello in the language of her home, take a shot, player 2. Hello Kitty was originally developed in Japan, so she would meow the Japanese word for hello, konnichiwa. Now, of course, that's going to be a little difficult because she doesn't have a mouth. Time to pick a category.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
Well, what do we have here? Episode 1, The Insect Menace. And this one's going to be worth $4,000. Let's see how you handle this one. If Luke Skywalker were to use his... Gotta answer it, player 1. That goes in the win column. The flashing light of a male firefly is a signal to the females that they're ready to mate. With the dark side. Hey, player 3, when you can't successfully screw someone else, you screw yourself. Give me a category. Ain't no love like number 14. The category? Son of a... I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Well, that Spike Lee movie, Summer of Sam, is getting a lot of attention these days. Not as much as Wild Wild West, of course, but if you were having the Son of Sam over for... Gotta answer it, player 1.
Why, that answer is wronger than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Can I have my medicine now?
Player 2, player... The son of Sam, or David Berkowitz as he's known to his fellow inmates, told police that his neighbor's dog told him to go out and kill people. Of course, that's also his excuse for drinking out of the toilet. All right, that's the end of round 3. We're going to be right back with the Jack Attack.
Hugo? Yeah, Hugo Boss. The fragrance. The world is getting smaller.
Smell better.
Hugo.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. 3 men and a what? Hey, don't ask, don't tell. This is going to make your mothers really happy, and I know what makes your mothers happy. Let's look at the scores. Player 2's got it. Player 2, you should be extremely proud of your victory, because I'm afraid that's all you got going for yourself. And be proud of this, too.
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack the Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Very nice work, people. Let's get those commercials going. Cookie, hon, are we doing this again or what?
If you guys are interested in another game, just let me know. All right. Oh, well then. Have fun doing whatever it is you think will be more fun than this. Bye.